This video is sponsored by Gaming Giveaways. Hi and welcome back to Cut the Craggle. Today we're going to be taking a look at the fourth and final in this wave of custom LEGO Doctor Who sets as we celebrate the show's 60th anniversary. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my other custom LEGO Doctor Who videos. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you're feeling extra generous, why not consider becoming a channel member? You'll gain access to a Tardis load of exclusive content, and you'll even have the chance to influence future videos. Alright, let's get straight into it, because the final set in this wave is the Sontaran Stratagem, the Poison Sky, Sontarans vs. UNIT. This set is based on the Series 4 two-parter, the Sontaran Stratagem, the Poison Sky. The 10th Doctor and Donna Noble are summoned back to Earth by former companion Martha Jones. Now working for UNIT, the Unified Intelligence Task Force, Martha is investigating a revolutionary piece of green technology called Atmos, said to reduce carbon emissions to zero. However, the Doctor and Donna soon discover it is part of an evil plot to wipe out humanity and take over the Earth, hatched by his old enemy, the Sontarans. First appearing in the 1973 story The Time Warrior, alongside the third Doctor, the Sontarans are a clone species with an extremely militaristic culture. They appeared throughout the 70s and 80s as recurring villains, but this was the first time the Sontarans had ever been seen in the revived series. Going up against the evil baked potatoes from space are UNIT, an international military organisation charged with investigating and combating paranormal and extraterrestrial threats to Earth. Basically the Doctor Who equivalent to Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D. They even had their own helicarrier-like ship, the Valiant. UNIT was a common staple of classic Who, first hitting screens alongside the second Doctor in 1968, and continuing as the Time Lord's frequent ally and part-time employer right up until the show's original cancellation in 1989. When Doctor Who returned to television screens in 2005, UNIT were given a couple of fleeting appearances, but this was the first time we saw them properly out in force in New Who. Featuring the return of a previous companion, UNIT back in full force, and a first-time appearance in the revived series for a classic Who villain, any other year and this would have been a series finale. This is my biggest custom LEGO Doctor Who set by far. But rather than one main build, this set consists of a couple of larger assemblies and a couple of smaller side builds, as well as a whopping 9 minifigures. The first build is this UNIT Tactical Transport. Continuing the tradition from the old series, UNIT uses Land Rovers as their main vehicles. LEGO recently released an excellent minifigure scale Land Rover Classic Defender, and this is basically a modified version of that build. Besides changing the colour for this more military suitable dark green, I've also bricked up the windows and installed a spare tyre on the front. You can see there's also a printed brick for the UNIT insignia on the side. And around the back, I've also put in a door that you can actually open up, so you can have your UNIT soldiers jump out, ready for action. You can also use the UNIT Land Rover to transport this brick-built roadblock. It's a straightforward assembly that I've seen used in a few different places, and it also doubles as cover for the UNIT soldiers during a firefight with the Sontarans. The second main build in this set is a Sontaran teleport pod. Essentially a big cube with a circle cut out in the middle. I began designing this when I got so far, thought it was rubbish, looked online for inspiration, and realised a couple other people had gone with a near identical design. So I figured, well, we can't all be wrong. Overall though, I think the finished build looks pretty cool, and it scales perfectly with my new Sontaran minifigures. A side assembly to the teleport pod is this small lab table. Whilst this set is really meant to be a representation of the clashes between UNIT and Sontarans at the Atmos factory, a Sontaran teleport also features at the Ratagan Academy, so I decided to include this build for the station where the Doctor constructs the atmospheric converter he uses to ignite the poisonous gas engulfing the planet. Before we take a closer look at the minifigures, let me tell you a little more about this video's sponsor, Gaming Giveaways. Gaming Giveaways is a raffle company which has so far given out over £2 million in prizes and recently celebrated 3 years of bringing its customers the best in LEGO, gaming and tech at some of the best odds available. Recently, some of their competitions have featured incredible LEGO prizes, like the LEGO Titanic, Rivendell from Lord of the Rings and the Batcave Shadow Box, as well as other LEGO bundles, including a £1,000 LEGO voucher. And if you use my exclusive discount code CRAGGLE10, you'll get 10% off. So head over to gaminggiveaways.co.uk to enter now. This set comes with 9 minifigures. First up, we have the 10th Doctor. This is the 4th custom minifigure I've designed based on David Tennant's Doctor, and I wanted each one to be a little bit different. This time he's back in his blue suit with the red pinstripes, but unlike the version from my custom LEGO Doctor Who collectible minifigure series, he's out of his long brown coat. So whilst he does use the same headpiece from my school reunion set, he's got a brand new printed torso with printed arms and printed hips and legs with side printing. And for an accessory, he of course comes with his trusty sonic screwdriver. Next we have Donna Noble. Once again, this is a completely different version than the one I included in my collectible minifigures series. She's got a brand new printed torso for her blue jacket over a light grey top, and a brand new printed head with 2 brand new Donna expressions. The first has Donna with this cheerful, wide open mouth smile, and the second has a much fiercer expression with Donna baring her teeth in grim determination. She also comes with a black hammer for the rubber mallet Donna uses to take down a Sontaran sentry by smacking him on the probic vent on the back of their armor's neck. Then we have Colonel Alan Mace, the commanding officer of the unit forces that go up against the Sontarans. He has a brand new printed torso for his military uniform. I'm really proud of how this one came out, especially all the details for his ID badge, unit insignia and various medals. He uses the captain's cap piece in black with a red band, and he also has an old style revolver in pearl silver for the service pistol he shoots Commander Scar with. Under Colonel Mace's command, we have 3 unit soldiers. They all use the same new black torso with printing for their unit uniform and tactical vests, and also use the beret piece in red. I elected to use existing headpieces for these nameless infantry. I felt that would likely be the way LEGO would choose to go, and this assortment of generic faces from various LEGO Star Wars sets look just as at home here. I've also given 2 of them the medium length blaster piece in black. I know it's meant to be a Star Wars weapon, but I think it doubles pretty well as an assault rifle here. And for the 3rd unit soldier, I created this simple assembly for a rocket launcher. Our next minifigure is none other than Commander Scar. I knew I wanted to include one of the 2 named Sontarans that feature in this story. The obvious choice would be General Stahl, as he is the leader of the Sontaran army threatening to take over the Earth. But this set is based primarily on the 2 battles between the Sontaran and unit forces at the Atmos factory, and it is Commander Scar who leads the charge on the ground. Besides, they all look alike anyway. He features a brand new printed torso with printed arms, and mid-sized legs with printed hips and side printing. For the top part of his armour, I created a new mould based around the armoured Batman piece. He also uses a brand new piece for his oversized potato-like head. I used the same basic setup for the other 2 Sontaran grunts, but they have a new dome piece for their armoured helmets with printing for the eye visors. 2 of the soldiers have Sontaran heavy blasters. Basically the Overwatch pistol piece with a 1x1 brick for the extended barrel, while the third has a one piece in black for a Sontaran swagger stick. So there you have my custom LEGO Doctor Who, the Sontaran Stratagem, the Poison Sky Sontarans vs UNIT set. I imagine this set will be priced around $59.99. With 512 pieces and 9 different minifigures, this is by far the largest of all my custom LEGO Doctor Who sets. The Teleport Pod and Land Rover are both very cool builds, but for me, the standout here are the minifigures. I'm super proud with how they all turned out. The detail on Colonel Mace's uniform, yet another new look for the 10th Doctor, and the multiplicable designs for both the UNIT soldiers and Sontarans. As both a LEGO and Doctor Who fan, I really wish this was a real set, because I definitely buy it day one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you've done all that, well, you might as well give the video a cheeky thumbs up too. I'll see you next time. Laters!